Today on Karamo, Jalata thinks her boyfriend is cheating.
But he be having scratches like right here, and then on his back right here.
But he says he's just a hard-working landscaper.
Come home 10, 11 o'clock at night. You can't cut grass that late at night. I know, you can't cheat.
Now both of their phones will be unlocked.
Here we go.
Plus,
I didn't like that at all.
It shocked you.
could Ariana find out today that her godfather
I don't want to be wrong.
is actually her real father?
I'm so nervous right now. Okay.
My guest, Jalata, says her boyfriend, Edward, keeps disappearing for hours on end and always has mysterious scratches on his body. Edward swears he has nothing to hide, so we're unlocking his phone. So everyone, please welcome Jalata to the show to hear her side of the story. Oh, hey, Jalata, how you doing? May I have a hug?
Yes.
Nice to meet you. You look super cute.
Thank you.
Yeah, you look super cute. Take a seat for me. So, tell me about these scratches that keep popping up on your man's back.
Okay, so yeah, he becoming, okay, he's a landscaper, so he work like, landscaping or whatever.
yeah.
So I understand you're gonna have scratches or whatever, but he be having scratches like right here, and then on his back right here. Like, where them scratches coming from? I know you cutting grass, but not getting scratches like that. No, you not.
Got it. Does he leave out late at night?
Yes, he do.
All the time?
Not all the time, but sometimes he do, yes.
But where is he saying he's going?
Going out with friends.
Okay. How long y'all been together? Let me just get a little back information.
We've been together for 7, 8 years.
7, 8 years. Okay, got it. And he's older than you. He's 52?
Yes, he is.
Okay. So has that age gap caused any misunderstandings in between y'all?
Sometimes I do, because I feel like because I'm young and he's older than me, he try to have me because of my age.
Uh-huh. Do you feel like he's trying to control you sometimes?
Sometimes, yes, he do.
Sometimes? Okay. Do you feel like he's hiding because of your age?
Yes, I do.
He's hiding you?
Yes, I do, because we don't do nothing really together. Like, we don't go out in public a lot together. We don't do couple things. That what you do in relationship, we don't go out on dates. We don't do none of that.
So you just stay at the house?
Yeah, I go to work and go home.
Does he attend family events and not invite you?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, says, and then when I ask him like, where you going?
I'm a girl bye.
When he go to his family the gatherings or whatever, I ask him like, where you going? He say he going out with family or either family or friends.
Yeah.
And I tell him like, okay, can I go? I want to go. And he be like, nah, you always want to try to go with me when I go somewhere. Why I can't go? You just going out with family and friends.
It sounded like my daddy or my mama used to say to me when I was younger, like, no, you're not coming out with us or something, but like, you're his woman, so he should want to take you out. Have you ever found evidence of him cheating?
Yes, I have.
You have found evidence?
Yes, I done found a video in his phone when I confronted him. When I confronted him about the video, he told me that he took the video to send me the video, but I never got the video. So where did the video go? It's not in my phone. Where it's at?
So the video of him and another woman sleeping
No,
together?
a video of him playing with himself.
But he didn't send it to you?
No.
So you like, who else did he send it to?
Who did, and where did the video go? Yeah.
Did you find anything else?
Yes, I have. I have found the condom in my room before. And we don't use condoms, so I'm like wondering like where is the condom coming from, because we don't use them, so where it come from?
Got it.
And it wasn't like a closed one, it was an open one.
Oh, okay. You told my producer you feel like he gaslights you?
Yeah.
In what way?
Like he be trying to tell me that goes back to when I say I feel like he's controlling, because he tell me when I could do something, when I can't, like.
So when you found the condom, did he say it's not mine or?
No, he just looked at me. He ain't say nothing.
He didn't say nothing. Okay. Has he cheated before in the past?
Yes, he has.
He has. How many times?
He cheated on me once.
One time. How early in the relationship?
I say it was like in the middle of our relationship.
So we're talking about 4 years in, possibly.
Yeah.
And now he's cheated.
Yeah.
What did that do to you as a young woman?
By him cheating on me?
Yeah. Because it sounds like it's your first serious relationship if you got together at 18, 19.
Yeah. It made me feel like nothing. Like if you say you love me and you out this, like what you going to go cheat? What you going in the streets to go get? I'm everything you need right here.
So what's happening in your relationship why you think he's cheating now?
He get phone calls, like when somebody call or text his phone, like when I'm right there sitting with him, he don't answer or respond back to the text message, but when I walk away, he'll answer or go on the phone and reply back, like, why you can't answer the phone while I'm right there? Why you gotta wait till I leave to answer your phone or your text messages?
Okay.
Like, what's really going on?
Does he accuse you of cheating?
Yes, he do.
Okay, all the time?
Yes, he do.
Okay.
He say that's why he felt like I always accuse him because I'm the one cheating.
Are you cheating?
I cheated on him once before.
Okay. Hold on, where y'all get toxic cheering for cheating? I thought we had a better relationship than that. I didn't know we was cheering for cheating. Oh, okay.
It get times to point sometimes when I call his phone, like when I guess he might be out doing something, he don't want me to know. I call his phone, he don't answer. I shoot him a text, he don't answer. Like, I know you see me calling and text you, why you not answering right now? You want to wait hours there.
So you like, you know what? I'm done with it.
Yep.
So if you want to do this and play these games, then I'm gonna play these games.
Yeah.
But my question would be, why not leave?
Because I do love him.
Because you love him.
I do. And I've been with him for, like I said, 7, 8 years. Since I was 18 going on 19, I'm finna be 27.
Yeah, okay then. Okay, why doesn't he want to get married?
He say, I'm not ready.
He says, you're not ready?
Because I didn't ask him, like, if I was to propose to you, would you say yes? He told me he'll say no because I'm not ready.
Because you're not ready. And how is he, what is the barometer he's using to say you're ready or not ready?
He just say, you're not ready.
Okay,
you're not ready.
Okay. And what will happen if you find something on his phone today?
I don't know. I want to say I'm going to leave, but then I just don't want to walk away from 7, 8 years. Like, I've been with him for so long, like.
Okay. Okay, well, listen, you talking about Unlock the Phone investigators that you want to know if Edward is texting any other women,
yes.
if he is contacting women on social media, and if Edward is sending explicit photos to women.
Yes.
Well, I think it's time to hear Edward's side of the story. So everyone, please welcome Edward to the show.
Why would you do that? You know I ain't doing all that you saying. Now, you come on now.
That's why we're here now to figure it out.
Right, exactly.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
Right.
So how do you feel about what was just said? Because I just heard you say you think she's lying about some of this stuff? It's
Yeah, I'm
the
not
truth?
cheating on her. I did in the past, but I'm not.
Okay, then. Not at all.
So-
Okay.
Once a cheater, always a cheater.
Well, you a cheater.
Coming up,
Why do you think she's accusing you then?
Because she cheating. You know how women are.
There were scratches on your back. So what are the scratches from?
Cutting grass.
You, boy, I don't believe it.
I think it's time to unlock the phone. Edward, we're unlocking your phone. My guest, Jalata, says her boyfriend, Edward, keeps disappearing for hours on end and always has mysterious scratches on his body. Edward swears he has nothing to hide, so we're unlocking his phone. Have you ever found evidence of him cheating?
Yes, I done found a video in his phone.
Did you find anything else?
I have found the condom in my room before.
Why doesn't he want to get married?
He said, I'm not ready.
You think she's lying about some of this stuff? It's
Yeah,
not
I'm
the
not
truth?
cheating on her. I did in the past, but I'm not.
Once a cheater, always a cheater.
Well, you a cheater.
I cheated once.
So once a cheater, always a cheater.
No.
So that's the case.
No.
But no, I'm not cheating.
So my producers told me that she smells something to catch you cheating. What is that?
No, well, she smell my clothes and stuff.
She smell your clothes?
But I work in the field, so I'm gonna be dirty, smelly, and
So what are you checking for, like perfume?
Yeah, female
you
scent,
don't
anything.
smell no perfume. You smell woods.
No, not all no, that's,
You
no.
smell grass when I come in.
But so I get why you work in, and so
Yeah.
you can't do anything. But why are you leaving out late at night?
Well, in the wintertime, I only leave in the winter. You know that.
And so you leave late at night to work sometimes? Or would you tell her?
If it snow, I gotta
Not
go.
only in the wintertime, in the summertime too.
No.
Yes, you did.
Oh, come on.
You come home
But I
10,
ain't
11,
cheating.
10, 11 o'clock at night. Like, come on, you can't cut grass that late at night.
I gotta-
I know, you can't cheat.
I can, though. You know I do. I'm not cheating, so.
Why do you think she's accusing you then?
Because she cheating.
Because she cheated.
Oh, yeah. To cover up her tracks. You know how women are. Women do. They are sneaky and do things.
I think both sexes can be equally as sneaky. You know what I mean? That's more of a thing. Yeah. Did she cheat on you?
Yeah, she cheated on me.
She did cheat on you. And how did that make you feel when you found out she cheated on you?
I hurt, but I forgave her.
How long into a relationship did you cheat on him?
It was like I say.
The beginning, all this in the beginning, so. You know how the beginning stages go.
Yeah, because in the beginning, like, I didn't really take it that serious when I was, that's when the time when I was.
Because you was 18.
Yes, I was 18,
But I
19.
took it serious. Nah, just
But when we first got together, I wasn't taking it serious. So I was still doing me when we got together.
Yeah.
But once I seen he was serious with our relationship, it made me be serious with our relationship.
Got it. But it's okay if you say you were taking it serious in the beginning because, like, you might have been looking for something and you wanted to be serious. So did it hurt your feelings when she?
Yeah. It hurt my feelings. But, you know, I'm a big boy. I can suck it up.
Okay, then. Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
So.
But I can only imagine if in the beginning you were being faithful and you were trying to establish something and then, but you did know the risks of getting with an 18-year-old woman, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, because at that point you was, what, in your 40s?
Yeah.
So.
It ain't that bad.
I'm just saying. The reason I say this is because sometimes when older men get with younger women and some things, then they're not ready or they cheat. I'm like, what you thought was gonna happen? She's still young. She's trying to figure out her life and figure out who she is.
True.
But she did bring up something I gotta ask. She said there were scratches on your back. So what are the scratches from?
From cutting grass and going under trees.
I don't believe him.
From going under trees?
Yeah, you know, I ride on the lawnmower.
No.
It was right here.
Up here and down here, yes they was.
No, they wasn't down.
Yes they was.
Really?
Yes they was.
They was right here, and I didn't even know they was on there.
Until I said something. Right,
so it...
You, boy, I don't believe it.
Okay. She said that when you talk on your phone, you walk out of the room, but you feel like when she talking on the phone, she talking cold?
No, that's you. No, that's you.
Bae right here. Look, bae.
Because I'll be on the phone with like my sister or my cousin, and we'll be talking, and he'll walk in or whatever, and I'll be like, babe, right here, and hey, say hey to him like the way. I don't be just I don't just say that so they can. No, I don't. No, I don't. And I talk to my
cousin. You sure? Because I do that with my best friend. Best friend trying out on the phone, and like I'll be like, hey, so and so right here. That's like the universal code.
Don't say that.
That's the code. Like, don't say that.
Right, exactly. That's the code. He right here. Don't say that.
Yeah, he right here. Don't say nothing.
No, I don't. When I say that and I do that, I don't do that for it. No, I don't. Because then, like I said, my sister and my cousin been knowing me and have been together for so long. Like,
but when I leave, the
they know me and him been together.
Okay, got it. You feel like when you leave, the conversation go back
to what they was talking about.
I got a real question for y'all because I need to know. Do y'all think that there's problems with the age gap?
I do.
Do you think that the age gap causes problems?
Not really. Not to me. She just don't like my music.
See, my family, they all talking about, so.
I do.
Not to me.
Because she says that when you're trying to go see family and stuff, you don't bring her around.
That's because... Not all the time. You the one be saying, oh, well, your daughter my age, so I don't feel comfortable.
That was in the beginning of our relationship.
So
why
would I keep asking?
That was in the beginning.
Come on. You was going to say no.
So why don't you think she's ready to get married?
Trust issues. You got to learn to trust.
Mm-hmm. I do trust you.
And you got to be... That's why we're here then.
Because you cheat.
I'm not cheating.
Yes,
why we here if you trust me?
We're going to find out.
Okay, then. What will happen if you find something on her phone?
Oh, I'm out of here.
You're out of here?
I got to go. Yeah, I got to go.
For real?
Yeah, it was nice knowing you, but I got to go.
It is what it is.
So I think that's interesting that you said that if you find something on his phone, you're still going to stick around because you love him. But he's letting you know straight up that if he finds something...
And that just hurt it, but okay.
I love you, though, but I can't.
You can't stay in it?
No.
Okay, then.
Because that means you ain't ready.
If you say so.
Edward, you told my Unlock the Phone investigator that you want to know if Jalesha is communicating with 3 specific men.
Right.
If she is sending nudes to any men, and if she is texting with other men.
Yeah. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
We'll see.
No, I'm not.
Okay, well, I think it's time to unlock the phone.
Unlock that phone.
Okay. Edward, we're unlocking your phone.
Oh, Lord.
Coming up.
You want to know if Edward is texting other women. You want to know if Jalesha is texting other men. My Unlock the Phone investigators found not telling the truth.
Here we go.
Get ready for the drama, chaos, and jaw-dropping moments. Now, better than ever. Watch full episodes of Maury, Jerry Springer, The Steve Wilkos Show, and more.
I spank people, I tie them up.
Can't get enough? We've got you covered with full episodes, non-stop drama, and the wildest moments. Anytime, anywhere. It's time to get nosy. Download Nosy now on your phone or tablet and start watching.
Why do you think she's accusing you then?
Because she cheated.
Because she cheated.
Oh, yeah. to cover up her tracks. You know how women are.
She said there were scratches on your back. So what are the scratches from?
From cutting grass and going
No, I
under
don't believe
trees.
that.
Okay, well, I think it's time to unlock the phone. Edward, we're unlocking your phone.
Oh,
Let's unlock
ain't nothing in my, I ain't worried about
it.
it.
We
Ain't
gonna
nothing
see
in my
right
phone.
now.
Okay. All right, Jaleisha, you want to know if Edward is texting with other women. Edward says he is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his text and found that he is telling the truth. All right, Jaleisha, you want to know if Edward is contacting women on social media. Edward says he is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his DMs and found he's telling the truth.
Can I say one thing? I got one thing to say.
That's a lie. No, I know
One
before
thing for
fact
some.
that's a lie.
I told you I want my public apology.
No, that's a
and
lie
my
because
steak
I didn't.
dinner.
No.
I want my
That's a
public
lie because I
apology.
didn't see it in your phone that you talk to people on Facebook.
We weren't
so.
together though.
Well, yes, how come we wasn't?
That was the time on a breakup.
Whatever.
So we just want to make sure that we always do based on what you tell my producers and my investigators of the time y'all took breaks and things that were not together.
Yeah,
okay.
So we're looking on the time that you said y'all were together to want to see if he did this. And so that's what we're going off of. I just want to always be clear. I just want to be clear. You give us information.
I told you.
Did you just ask for a public apology and a steak dinner?
Yes, he did.
That slipped in while I was explaining that. I was like, did you just ask for me? Okay.
Well, because she brought me all the way here.
Okay, so you want a steak dinner. Okay.
And I've been telling the truth.
Okay. All right, Jaleisha, you want to know if Edward is sending explicit photos to women. Edward says he is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his photos and found he's telling the truth.
I apologize.
I want my public
Well, you know
apology.
we're not done yet.
I know, right? We gotta go through
yeah,
my
yo,
phone.
We're not done yet. Jaleisha, we unlocked your phone. All right, here we go. Edward wants to know if Jaleisha was communicating with 3 specific men. Jaleisha says she is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her phone and found she is not telling the truth.
Next.
Can we see this evidence bag right here?
Can I leave?
No. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his photos and found he's telling the truth.
I apologize.
I want my public
Well, you know we're not
apology.
done yet. Jaleisha, we unlocked your phone. Edward wants to know if Jaleisha was communicating with 3 specific men. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her phone and found she is not telling the truth. We found one text exchange with in September. And the graphic says, where you get this from? Your girlfriend. He says, I don't have one, but when I get one, I'll remember to say that. And then this is the part that we found. She said, oh, I ain't your girl no more? Okay, bet, stop talking to me.
Oh, wow. Really? Ooh. Oh, wow. So he ain't your girl no more. Oh, wow.
Can you explain that?
I'm not like, when I, like, that's the, like, he know I didn't talk to him about so he know who is, like,
This is the past, no.
But you said, I'm not your girl no more. I ain't your girl?
Because he and he said he think we together and he want us to be together, but I don't want to be with him.
But then why would you say I ain't your girl?
Right.
Somebody can feel special, I guess.
You wanted him to feel special?
I guess.
But
What about
inadvertently,
me?
by making him feel special, he
What
feels
about me?
unspecial.
That was a minute ago, didn't it?
No.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, next one. Edward wants to know if Jaleisha is sending nudes to men. Jaleisha says she has not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her photos and found that she is not telling the truth. She has sent the same. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Wow.
That's not
You have
true.
sent the same explicit photo to 12 different men.
Wow.
It's the same photo that you sent to 12 different men.
No, I didn't.
Wow.
No, I didn't.
Girl, you're not gonna gaslight me, girl. Yes, you did, girl.
Oh.
Yes, you did. You didn't think we was gonna find it? Yeah, we found it.
I'll be honest, like, I do talk to people, but, like, I'm not, that's all I do is verbally. Like, I don't do nothing. That's all I do.
Okay.
Run me all the way.
I'm not
What?
cheating on you. I'm not.
Mine said 0, 0, 0.
I'm not
You at
cheating
12 already. We ain't even got to the text.
I'm not
All right, well, here we go. Edward, you want to know if Jalata is texting other men. Jalata says she is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her text and found she's not telling the truth. He found 24 sexually explicit texts, 17 different conversations with men, 5 texts with the words in call, and 2 texts with the words out call.
Wow.
Also, my Lock the Phone, can we see this evidence bag right here, Ralph?
What
Let me
evidence
tell you
bag
something.
is
Y'all know when Ralph walk out,
this?
he got something in the bag. Thank you, Ralph.
What is that?
Well,
Wow.
in the evidence bag, hold on, let me see.
What we got in the evidence bag?
So,
Can I leave? Can I leave?
no.
We gotta see this.
So I guess that, okay.
Yeah,
So I guess you've been escorting, did you know that? As a member of escort site, skipthegame.com as of August 24th, and I guess these are all the soliciting texts for that.
Can you not read them out loud, please?
I will not, out of respect for you, I have no problem with doing that.
Wow.
But I want to make sure that
Can I see
you
it?
know. Yes, you can.
It's you, not me. Wow, you brought me all the way down here. You want to see it?
No, I don't want to see this.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So, how do you feel about knowing all this?
Well, like I said, it's over. I got to go. I can't stick around. We can do better. Yeah, so I love her, but I love myself more.
Amen. That you should. As you should. You know, this is why it's so important. This is why it's so important to get both sides of the story, because by just looking at it, it's easy just to assume that you were controlling.
Yeah,
You're doing it. It's
everybody
all of us
booed
fell
me.
prey to maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
And now when she made the comment earlier, when you said to her, "You're not ready," it now makes a lot more sense to us. Because it's unfortunate, because as a young woman, she does need time to find herself, but not at the expense of you and your mental health and your safety.
Yeah, I understand. Well, I kind of expected it, so.
Yeah.
It hurts, but I expected a little bit,
Yeah.
so.
Well, I'm sorry that you had to find out here, especially the fact that she brought you here to unlock your phone.
Right.
And then we found out all this.
Yeah, and then I got booed. They
Nah, ain't more
yeah.
there.
Yeah, everybody booed.
Sorry. You know what? On behalf of me and my audience, because normally they're not as toxic like that, but on behalf of me and my audience, I'm gonna buy you the steak dinner, okay? I'll buy you the little steak dinner, okay? That's it. Coming up, Ariana says Laquan, the man she grew up knowing as her godfather, might actually be her biological dad. Can I ask the two of y'all to stand up? I want to see if the audience feels that. What do y'all think? In this envelope is the DNA truth that you've been waiting for.
I'm so nervous right now. Okay.
Ariana took to social media after finding out the man she believed to be her father might not be at all. I want y'all to take a look at this.
That I find so funny, and it's Father's Day. And no coincidence, now I have to second guess if my birth father is my birth father. 21 years later, ain't that about a bitch?
Well, Ariana says Laquan, the man she grew up knowing as her godfather, might actually be her biological dad. So today, we'll try to solve this 21-year-old DNA mystery. Everyone, please welcome Ariana to the show so we can hear her side of the story. Hi. How are you doing? Nice to meet you. Can I have a hug?
Yes, you can.
So pretty.
Thank you.
Stunning.
Nice.
You better work.
Thank you for having me here.
You're welcome. Thank you for being here. So when did you start to question that your father was not your biological father?
Well, to be honest, growing up, I've always felt disconnected from my family.
Yeah.
So it was more like, how can I put it? Me and my family, between me and my siblings, like if you really do a comparison, I'm like 6'3". Now the rest of my family is below 5'11".
Got it.
Everyone.
Yeah.
So it's not mathing, it's not making sense. Now, I'm also feeling, I've always been the black sheep of my family also. So,
yeah.
It's just not
So
making
height,
sense.
you're feeling isolated, black sheep. Those are the reasons why you felt like, okay. And what made you post that video?
It was Father's Day that day. And people were posting videos and pictures of their fathers. And I felt very much out of place. I felt abandoned. I felt like nobody cared about me. I felt like I didn't have anyone. And I've been like that my whole entire life.
Okay.
So that
makes sense to why you felt like...
I took it to Facebook.
Yeah. That makes sense why you felt like the black sheep. So did you confront your mother about what she said?
Yes, I did. I confronted the situation, and it didn't come out. We didn't have a conversation. We didn't talk about anything. It was dismissed.
So let me be clear, because I wanted to make sure everyone's clear. So you went to your mother and said, Mom, is this my father?
No, I actually spoke to Laquan first.
Okay.
I actually called him.
Okay.
And I asked him, I said, do you know my mom? He's like, yeah, I know your mom since she was 11. Now that took a shot to my chest already. So I also asked him, do you think I could be your daughter? He's like, now that I think about it, you look like my daughters.
So, and let me be clear, Laquan is your godfather.
Yes.
So he's been in your life since you were born. Has he been an active godfather, or sort of like you just knew he's your goddad?
I would say he didn't have a say.
Okay.
I was hardly home.
Okay, you were hardly home. Okay then. And so, but you had enough contact that you could just call him and talk to him?
Yes.
Okay then. Did you ever ask the man who raised you if he was your father?
He kind of disappeared out of the picture after I had my daughter. So,
okay. And how long ago did you have your daughter?
4 years ago.
4 years ago. So what happened after you posted that video?
I had gotten a message from a family friend. She said, you thought that this was your father this whole time? Now, you don't say that to nobody.
Yeah.
You don't say that to no one.
And who is this?
This is a family friend.
You said you told me from young you and blank had separate dads, but was there since the birth. Okay, so there was always questions for you. They told me disciplined differently. So you were disciplined differently from the rest of your siblings? Okay. How did all this make you feel when you got this message?
I'm nervous, I'm anxious, I don't even know how to even handle half of that.
Got it.
Because you don't just say that to people.
Yeah.
You don't.
I understand that. Because out of the blue, all of a sudden your identity is being questioned.
Yes.
And yes, you've had some issues where you didn't feel like you were included anyway, but to actually hear it, it hurts. I understand that. And so how did Laquan come into the picture for you to even make that call? What just popped in your head?
All right.
Let me give you this.
Honestly, one day I was scrolling through Facebook, and I happened to see him in a picture with his daughters. Now, one of the daughters looks exactly like me when I was young. And it was like a shot to my chest. I'd never seen no one look like me like that, or my siblings. So I didn't like that at all.
Yeah.
So I called him and I asked him, could I be your daughter? Do you think I could be your daughter? And he told me, when he told me he knew my mom since I was 11, that just answered all my questions.
Yeah.
All my questions.
Got it. I understand that. I understand that. I can understand with a photo of seeing someone who looks like you. Because especially if you're in a family where you felt like no one looks like me, none of y'all have my height, y'all have my face, and then you see a child that you're like, hold up. It shocked you. I think it's time to meet Laquan and hear his side of the story. So everyone, please welcome Laquan to the show.
coming up.
Well, I think it's time to unlock this DNA truth. This is your truth to open up mine.
I don't want to be wrong. Okay.
Here we go.
Get ready for the drama, chaos, and jaw-dropping moments. Now, better than ever. Watch full episodes of Maury, Jerry Springer, The Steve Wilkos Show, and more.
I spank people, I tie them up.
Can't get enough? We've got you covered with full episodes, non-stop drama, and the wildest moments. Anytime, anywhere. It's time to get nosy. Download Nosey now on your phone or tablet and start watching.
Ariana says Laquan, the man she grew up knowing as her godfather, might actually be her biological dad. So today, we'll try to solve this 21-year-old DNA mystery.
I happened to see him in a picture with his daughters. It was like a shot to my chest. I'd never seen no one look like me.
Yeah.
So I called him and I asked him, could I be your daughter? Do you think I could be your daughter? And he told me he knew my mom since I was 11. That just answered all my questions.
I think it's time to meet Laquan and hear his side of the story. So everyone, please welcome Laquan to the show. How you doing, Laquan?
Right, how you doing?
Good, thank you. So what do you have to say about what you just heard?
Initially I was in shock when it was brought to my attention. Because like I said, I've been around, well, like she said, I've been around Ariana for years at the Godfather capacity. Not, like I would have never thought anything other than that.
Got it. What went through your mind when Ariana reached out?
Realistically, I was actually in, like I said, I was in shock because I was at work when she initially texted me and asked if we could speak. I said I was at work, and she asked me if she would be able to call me, so I was like, yeah. And then I actually called her, but she didn't answer, so she called me back like 5 minutes later and just started asking me questions about me and her family. Like, you know what I'm saying, like how long have we known each other, things of that nature. And towards the end of the conversation, she asked me like if it was possible that I could be her father. And when I tell you I was stuck, like literally the cigarette dangling on my lip, I'm like oh wow, because it kind of caught me off guard, so to speak. I mean, we pretty much had a fairly decent rapport, so it was like she could feel comfortable to speak with me about certain things, but it's like we spoke more now since her asking me.
So let me ask you, were you with Ariana's mother? Intimately?
Actually, yeah. We kind of had like an off and on thing since like the 9th grade.
And when did you begin to think that Ariana might be yours?
Like I said, it would never been something that I had to question or even really think about until she brought it to my attention. That's when I really started looking at her. Like, she really does kind of look like my oldest daughter. Like, I start paying attention more to the little details when it comes to certain things that I really wasn't focused on before because I didn't feel like I had to be focused on.
Yeah.
So.
Can I ask the two of y'all to stand up? I want to see if the audience feels like, just real crazy. Can I see?
Y'all would do that, and she got the heels on.
She got the heels on, but still.
Yeah, she got the heels on.
I got
so
an extra 2 inches.
Yeah, no, you
You're
fine.
taller than me, yeah.
What do y'all think?
But,
Y'all see it?
yeah, that's
Some of y'all don't?
crazy.
Okay. I was just wondering. Are your other children really tall?
Yes, my daughters are like 5'10" and 5'11".
5'10",
like 17,
5'11".
18.
Okay, then. What do your daughters think about all this?
I mean, initially when I brought this to their attention, at first they were under the impression that I was talking about somebody maybe younger than them, and I'm like, nah, like it's a possibility that y'all might have like an older sister.
Wow. Is this an emotional moment for you?
Yeah, because like I said, like I've been around her. It's not like I was like across country and just like only spoke on the phone. Like I've been to her house. Like I've been around the family. I've been there. Like the last time I was at her family's house was just April.
Yeah. Well, I think it's time to unlock this DNA truth. You know what I mean? You saying, Ariana, you've been through a lot. And him being around, I'm sure that you've just been wanting answers. And in this envelope is the DNA truth that you've been waiting for to understand where you belong. This is your truth to open, not mine. Are you ready?
Honestly, no.
I don't want to be wrong.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, come on. At the end of the day, I'm gonna still be around in the first place, so.
I did not have to come here. I could have had a conversation. I did not have to come here.
Sure.
Okay.
Before you open that, can I ask you, where's your mom? Where's your mom?
She don't care about nobody but herself.
Well, I'll tell you this in this moment. I know this is a hard moment for you, but Laquan is here for you. He's been through your life. He's here to support you. You also have my support as well. So we're with you no matter what the answer is.
I can't even keep my I'm so nervous right now.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, man, regardless of whatever, man, I'm still here, man. Like, if you really mind, I'm in the picture more. I just gotta step it up. But regardless of whatever, I'm still gonna be around, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna be there, I'm going around.
Okay.
Next.
I always thought that the one that raised it was the father. Like, I never even thought. I've been around Ariana for years at the Godfather capacity. I would have never thought anything other than that.
Can I ask the two of y'all to stand up? I want to see if the audience feels like. What do y'all think? Y'all see it? Well, I think it's time to unlock this DNA truth.
I don't want to be wrong.
I did not have to come here. I could have had a conversation.
Where's your mom?
She don't care about nobody but herself.
I'm still gonna be there, I'm going on.
Laquan is not your father. She did not have to let me come here.
I'm so sorry, love.
I'm done.
I'm so sorry.
I'm done.
What has your mother told you about your father, or who your father could be? What has she told you?
She didn't say anything. It's just a comment, and me feeling disconnected, me going through what I was going through with my family, it didn't make sense. It did not make sense at all.
Yeah. Laquan, since you've been around so long, do you have any ideas who her actual biological father is?
I can't be this man. It can't.
I mean, honestly, I always thought that the one that raised it was the father. Like, I never even thought.
Yeah.
He can't be.
Do you see similarities in them? Do you see similarities, Laquan, in them? Never. No. So the person who has the answers that you need is your mother, unfortunately. She's not willing to
She's not going to tell me anything. My mom is too stuck in her pride to care about anybody feeling other than her own.
Got it.
Me being here today, the crazy part is, I didn't have to come here.
Yeah.
All she had to do was talk to me or to Laquan. She didn't speak. She kept it to herself.
Got it.
And let me spiral. Let me question. And regardless of what the question was about, she never answered. It's like you want me to spiral out of control. You want me to go. You want me to do all these things for what? I didn't ask to be here.
Yeah.
I did not ask to be here. You didn't have to have me.
Well, listen, I will tell you this. If you need my support, one of the things that I know how to do very well is to help mother-daughters, families mend. So if you need my support in talking to your mom again and getting you answers and helping her to understand how you feel, I'm here for you. So any support you need, I wanted to make the offer to you to know that it is here, okay? And so I'm so sorry. I'm really here. I wish you the best of luck, though, and I'm so sorry. All right, everyone, thank you for being with us. Make sure to come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and growing. I love you all.
How you doing? This is Karamo from The Karamo Show. Your daughter, Ariana, was just on my show and she received some unfortunate news and she's hurting in a lot of pain. And I realized that the only way she's gonna get answers and closure and healing is by the information that you have. And so I'm calling you because I wanna support you and your daughter in that healing and your daughter getting what she needs. So I'm asking you to please give me a call back so we can talk, so that I can support you all, because your daughter needs a lot of support right now, and I want to be here for you all. Give me a call back when you get this. Bye-bye.